Let's quickly welcome everybody to yet again another exciting edition of the Madiba official show. Please, if this is the first time of logging on to this channel, you can kindly do us a favor by subscribing and also turning on the notification button for new videos whenever they are dropped or they are uploaded on this channel. You quickly be notified. Please, as you are doing so, you can also help us by sharing, leaving your comments, and also liking our videos. Please, we are going to have a review of Ghana's 2-2 draw game at the Masoud Abiola Sports Stadium, in which Ghana eventually proceeded to win 5-4 on penalties to qualify to the 2023 CHAN tournament that will be held in Algeria. So please kindly help us by sharing the video. Ghana, for the first time in 8 years, that's since 2014, that they played in the CHAN tournament in Libya, that they were eventually defeated in a grand finale by Libya. Ghana is yet to play in the CHAN tournament. Sorry, that tournament was held in South Africa in 2014. Libya and Ghana played in the grand finale that Libya eventually won in the grand finale on penalty shootout. So as Ghana played against Nigeria for the latest edition of the Jolof Derby, Ghana wanted to qualify to the tournament for the first time in 8 years. Nigeria also wanted to have superiority over Ghana. Don't forget that Ghana had the win over Nigeria in the biggest of all in the World Cup qualifiers playoff. Ghana went all the way to Nigeria to draw that game by 1 goal apiece. By virtue of the away goal rule, Ghana qualified to the World Cup. After that, Ghana and Nigeria have met on different tournaments in the under-17 tournament that was held in the Wafu version over here in Ghana. Nigeria won the game over here. So this one was also another one for Nigeria and Ghana to compete for another slot in a competition proper in the CHAN version. So this time around, the Black Galaxies won the first leg by 2-0. Don't forget, those 2 goals were scored by the 2 players that plied their trade for the Continental Club Madrid. That is Daniel Bania Afie alongside Seydou Suraj. Those 2 players scored the 2 goals for Ghana in the Cape Coast Sports Stadium in the first leg of this gigantic encounter. In the second leg encounter, the coach, that is Coach Anowaka, decided to make changes into the starting lineup that started the first game over here in Ghana. So the coach made 2 substitutions. He brought in David Sandan Abanya, who played for Real Tamale United, and also in came that is Dominic Insobila. So those 2 players were the players that came in for Evans Oseiwusu and Jonah Atukwe of Legon City. So those 2 players were the only changes in the first 11 that started the first leg over here in Ghana. So in goal post, Dalad Ibrahim kept the post for Ghana, and on the right fullback it was Augustine Randolph, who plied his trade for Kerala United. So he was the man that played as the right fullback in today's game. The left back was Dennis Kosa for Hazelfolk. The centre back pairing of Konadu Yadom and Mohamed Al-Hassan. Those 3 players plied their trades for Hazelfolk. Just in front of them, they had Razak Kasim, who played as the defense midfielder. He alongside Dominic Insobila, Glasson Awako, and that is Seydou Suraj. Those players played as part of the midfielders. The attacking Arsenal was comprised of that is Daniel Bania Afie. So he was the one that led the attack. So the coach went in with a 4-5-1 formation with Daniel Bania Afie being the lone marksman over there, able flanked by Seydou Suraj, and that is David Sandan Abanya. The midfielders were Dominic Insobila, Glasson Awako, and Razak Kasim. So these were the players that started the game for Ghana against Nigeria. The Nigerians started the game on the front foot. They started throwing everything, but at the end of the first 45 minutes, the Nigerian local base players couldn't register a goal in the first 45 minutes. The second half, they came in with all guns blazing, and they eventually got the lead on the 76th minute through Mohammed. He was the one that got the opener for Nigeria before Chijioke, that is Nnamdi, got the eventual equalizer that leveled the scoreline for Nigeria on aggregate. So it was Chijioke Nnamdi who scored the equalizer. Don't forget, Chijioke Nnamdi is the top scorer in the Nigerian league last season. He was the one that won the Golden Boot in Nigeria. So he was the one that leveled the scoreline or the scoring for Nigeria to eventually send the game to penalties. So after he equalized the scoreline, people thought, or Ghanaians thought, that would be the end of the game, because as Nigerians had been able to equalize and pull parity, and thereby taking the game to sudden death, that's penalty shootout. And you and I know that penalty shootout is anybody's game. So Ghanaians were on their knees praying. Nigerians were also doing same. But as you know, as a Ghanaian, my prayers and everything was with the Ghanaians, and we prayed that Ghana will qualify, and the players did everything. They dispatched their penalties with aplomb. Don't forget, Ghana's history with penalties haven't always been a love affair. Don't forget, in the year 1992, when Ghana played in the AFCON final against Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana lost that AFCON tournament on a penalty shootout against the Ivorians. And also, when Ghana again played in the AFCON final in 2015, it was on penalty shootout against that Ghana lost against the Ivorians. Also, in the World Cup, when we all thought it was coming home, on an African soil, we were getting a black continent nation representing the black continent on the semi-finals, as the Asians did in 2002 when Japan Korea hosted it. They had South Korea eventually finishing fourth in that World Cup, but they were in the semi-finals of that World Cup. So we all thought that in the 2010 World Cup that was hosted by South Africa, an African team will be in the semi-finals. We were all rooting for Ghana, but Ghana also lost that tournament or that game on penalties against Uruguay. So when this game went to penalties, it was more like deja vu. It was like it's happened all over again. But this time around, the Black Galaxies channeled the spirit of the Black Sunlight. That's the under 20 version of Ghana national teams. When they went all the way to Egypt to conquer the world, to win the under 20 World Cup in 2009. They eventually did it by winning it by 5 goals to 4 on penalties. And for me, over here, all that you can say is kudos to the Black Galaxies team going to somebody's land. A game that wasn't telecast live on television. They went over there, they did their job. Don't forget, as they were going over there, the coach said that they'll do everything within their power to make sure that they qualify to the tournament in Algeria, because when the Ghana when they started this tournament, that's the main edition of the CHAN, Ghana played in a grand finale against the Democratic Republic of Congo. And fast forward 8 years later, Ghana is trying to qualify to the tournament yet again. And for me this time around, and despite, or if you look at this year 2022, that hasn't been the best of year for Ghana as a country in terms of our sporting field. But this time around, the Black Galaxies went to Nigeria as the senior national team did it. The Black Stars went to Nigeria to draw that game, eventually qualified to the World Cup. They then went over there and drew by 1 goal apiece. They showed that the pressure that they got, having traveled to Europe to play friendly game before coming to Ghana here to win the first leg by 2 goals to 0, wasn't a fluke. They made sure that they did everything that they needed, and now they are going to represent Ghana in the next CHAN that will start in January 18th in Algeria. That's 2023. And for me, on the Madiba official channel, what I can say is kudos to the Ghanaian national team, the Black Galaxies, and better luck next time to the Nigerian counterparts. Ghana once again has been crowned champions of the Jolof Derby. So what it means that Ghana, we have the best Jolof in the entire Black continent. This is what time permit us for today's show. Thank you for logging on to this channel. Please kindly help us by subscribing, liking, sharing, and leaving your comment so that our channel will be able to reach where we want to reach. Thank you and gracias muchas. Bye bye.